trying to understand this particular result, right? So this orange curve is the cumulative cash. Oh no, cumulative reward uh, generated by this neural network-based active trading strategy, right? And then this blue curve was the very passive buy and hold strategy, right? That's the cumulative reward, right? And but there are still a few questions that I need to answer. One question is about why the curve keeps on going up, right? The general trend of the curve is kind of going up, even though the accuracy of the prediction is about half and half, right? So it's 51% of accuracy. It's not very high, right? So it's so the percent of the wrong predictions is about 49%, right? The correct prediction is 51%. So it's about half and half, more or less symmetric. But why the curve actually goes up always, right? Instead of just fluctuating up and down around, say, like the starting amount of money won, right? Um, the reason is that we need to separate the two things. This number actually tells us. This number tells us the accuracy of the prediction, whether the prediction is wrong or false, right? But it's not about the probability of losing money or not losing money, right? Um, so if you want to consider the probability of losing money and not losing money, if you just have these kind of two scenarios, that's not symmetric. That's not symmetric, right? Um, so for 51% of the chance our prediction is correct, which means that we are either making money, right, or not losing money. Right? When do we make money? When we have we have a long position and our prediction about and if when our prediction about the next day price is gonna go up and we have a long position, then we are gonna make money, right? And what's the other kind of a correct prediction is that another kind of prediction is that our prediction is the next day price is gonna go down and uh, our position is short. In our case, if it's a short position, then the position value is actually zero, right? If the position value is zero, it just means that we have no long position in there, right? So that just means we are not making money, right? If we are not making money, we are not also losing money either, right? If our position is exactly zero, right? So if our prediction is correct, which is about 51% of a chance, then we are either making money or not losing money, right? And that's the then we have to consider the 49% of chance that we are wrong. Our prediction is wrong, right? Our prediction is wrong. When our prediction is wrong, we also have to consider two scenarios, right? So if the next day price actually goes up, but because our prediction is wrong, so our position is zero, right? That's a wrong prediction. That's a wrong prediction. But the outcome is that we are not making money, but we are not losing money either. Do you see that? Because our position is zero, right? Position is zero, and then the price goes up. The outcome is that we are not making money, right? We are not benefiting from that price increase the next day, right? But at the same time, we are not losing money. Doesn't mean we are losing money because we are not actually taking an active short position. So, like buying the opposite index, like SQQQ, that kind of thing, right? So if we are taking an active shorting strategy like using the futures or options or buy SQQQ, that kind of thing, then we could lose money in that kind of scenario, right? But we are not doing that. Our position is exactly zero. We are just closing out all our long positions, right? So in that case, we are just not losing money. We are not losing money. We are not making money, but we are not losing money either, right? That's one scenario in the wrong prediction case, right? And the other scenario is actually the worst kind of scenario, right? And our prediction is a long position, but the next day the price actually goes down, right? Only in that kind of scenario we actually lose money, right? But that kind of scenario is just a smaller percentage of the entire possibilities, right? Entire possibilities. right? That's like 49% multiplied with another like 50% or something, right? So that's less than like 25% of chance that we will actually lose money, right? So if you compare losing money and not losing money, these two possible scenarios, the probability is not really symmetric at all. It's not symmetric. This active trading strategy is actually quite, how do I say, it's quite safe. It's not really very dangerous, right? So, and um, another thing that you have to consider is risk management when we are actually doing the risk, doing realistic trading, right? This is pretty much just a kind of a simulations or experimentations, right? When you are doing realistic trading, you have to consider risks, right? And many of the trading platforms provide you those risk management tools. For example, the stop loss order, right? And or trailing stop loss order, that kind of thing, right? If you have traded before, you probably know about these two types of orders, right? It's not just a buy or sell at the market price, right? It's not always like that. You can do that, right? But there are a bunch of other kind of choices that allow you to manage the downside risk, right? So if you use those risk management tools correctly, the downside risk can be limited even further, right? This particular strategy based on neural network has a quite a small chance of losing money, right? But when you couple it with those kind of active risk management tools that's provided by trading platforms, the risk can be reduced even more, right? You can reduce the downside risk by sort of even a larger margin, right? That's gonna sort of improve your performance even further, right? That's the first question about why it looks like the trend always goes up, right? Even though the prediction accuracy is only about 51%, right? That's one question. A second question is about what's the second question? I can't remember.